There are cases in archaeology that are officially labeled closed. Yet, if you dig beneath the surface, you find that all the evidence points toward a reality we've been conditioned to ignore. The Temple of Seti I in Abydos, a site that, for decades, has served as the ultimate trump card for those who claim we are not alone. My name is Octavian, and today I'm reopening this archive. We aren't going to take anyone's word for it. We are going to conduct a technical audit of the facts. If this is evidence of contact, we will prove it. If it is the greatest deception in archaeological history, we will expose exactly how it was crafted. Sit tight. The Abydos case begins now. To understand why these images ignite such a firestorm, we must look beyond mere curiosity. In the 1990s, photos from Abydos hit the mainstream. The headlines were sensational. The pharaoh's gunships. Theorists argued that ancient priests were the guardians of forbidden, off-world knowledge. Their logic is seductive. If the shape looks like a helicopter, it must be a helicopter. It feels like an ironclad argument because our brains are hardwired to recognize patterns. But here is the manipulation. The proponents of this theory show you a single fragment, stripped of all context. They never show you what's to the left or right. They turn a sacred temple into a Lego set of anomalies, tearing symbols out of their historical fabric to create a narrative that defies logic. Who were the people who actually carved these stones? Abydos was a masterpiece. It wasn't just a building, it was a testament to the peak of 19th dynasty engineering. An ancient craftsman spent months on a single hieroglyph. These were people with profound knowledge of geometry, astronomy, and mathematics. So why, with all that genius, would they suddenly forget how to draw chariots and start sketching gunships? This is the first major inconsistency. History isn't a collection of standalone pictures, it's a living archive. And when we dig into the archaeological layers, we find that this temple wasn't a single project. It was a transition. Ramses the Great, the son of Seti, took over the project and effectively rebranded history to serve his own legacy. And this is where time itself began to play tricks. Let's move to the technical phase of our investigation. In the early 2000s, Egyptologists conducted a spectral analysis of these slabs. What did they find? The answer lies in a phenomenon called a palimpsest. Ramses II inscribed his own royal titles directly over the titles of his father. Symbols overlapped. The bow sign intersected with the basket sign, and the falcon merged with elements of the pharaoh's name. Over millennia, as the plaster weathered away, these layered carvings created a visual illusion. What you see as propeller blades are actually the remnants of the Lord of the Two Lands hieroglyph. What looks like a cockpit is simply the intersection of two distinct royal titles. If you look at the raw imagery, you see graphic noise. But the human brain, living in an age of aviation, refuses to see noise. We see a helicopter, not because it was drawn there, but because we know what a helicopter looks like. We are projecting our reality onto the past. Does this mean we've debunked a miracle? Not at all. We've discovered something far more significant. History isn't a static painting. It's a shifting, evolving process. When we believe in the ancient aliens theory, we render the ancient Egyptians passive recipients of technology. We are essentially saying they were too primitive to build this themselves. They needed help. But acknowledging that humans did this without steel tools, purely through mathematical genius and sheer willpower, is a far more powerful argument. It is a testament to our own potential. The truth wasn't in the heavens. It was in the hands of the people who worked to carve their legacy into stone. Today, we've officially closed the Abydos file. But how many more helicopters are hidden in our history waiting to be decoded? This is Octavian. We deal in facts, not fairy tales. If you want us to investigate another inexplicable case, leave it in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and remember, history is a weapon. It's time we learned how to use it. Until next time.